Hello, this is my recap for every fight on UFC 310 that happened. Starting off with Kennedy Nzechukwu and Lucas Brzeski. I said this wasn't a fair fight. Kennedy caught him with a right hook, end of the first round. Good performance, he's putting good run together at heavyweight. Want to see more from him. And now Clay Guida versus Chase Hooper. I said I don't see Chase Hooper finishing this fight, which is very stupid of me. He got an armbar in the first round. Now Michael Chiesa, Max Griffin. I predicted Michael Chiesa by decision. Thought Max Griffin would do a little better, but it was what it was. Cody Durden versus Joshua Van. I went with Joshua Van. Durden completely gassed himself out after the first round, wrestling that much, and then Van just wasn't tired at all, kept popping Cody with good shots. Didn't get the finish, but good performance. He's really improving in my eyes. Chris Weidman versus Eric Anders. I didn't want to trust in Eric Anders. I also didn't want to trust in Chris Weidman, who I picked to win this fight. I don't know why, but it's Eric Anders, but he still got the job done. Not the best performance, but he was teeing off on the ground at the end of the second round, I think it was. So yeah, he got the win. Then it was Randy Brown and Brian Battle. I predicted Brian Battle to win this fight by round 3 knockout, and he won, but I think it was a robbery. I feel like Randy Brown pretty clearly won the first round, and I feel like round 3, it doesn't need that much of an argument, so I think Randy Brown won this fight. Unfortunate, but, it's what it is. Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling. Wow, very surprised me in this one because I thought it would be boring, but this is high-level grappling. Good from him. Aljo, he made some mistakes, which costed him this fight. Little bursts of energy in the second round. He wasn't going to win, so... And that attempted back take in the third round, that's what kind of cost him this fight. Good from Aljo, his stock went up, but, he's going to have to work a little bit harder. But good from Movsar. I assume Diego Lopez would be next. Now, Vicente Luque and Temba Garimbo. I picked Temba Garimbo to win this fight, which really did not happen. He got caught. Luque, good from him. Darce choke. He's pretty good. I don't think he's completely washed anymore, so we'll see how good he is in his next fights. Dominic Reyes versus Anthony Smith. Yeah, Anthony Smith did not show up. That's unfortunate. He kind of just accepted defeat in the second round. Round 2 TKO from Reyes. That's what I predicted. Good from him. He's rejuvenated. Next, we had Nate Landwehr versus Doo-Hoo Choi. I thought Nate Landwehr would eventually get a comeback win in the third round and knock out Doo-Hoo Choi, but it's not what happened. He couldn't find it, and he got caught in a crucifix. And the third round, the first round and second round, he was getting beat up kind of on the feet, on the ground. Yeah, dominant from Doo-Hoo Choi. Bryce Mitchell and Kron Gracie. Yeah, we knew how this one would go. Bryce Mitchell would win, but I don't know how. I didn't predict the finish, but he got the knockout. He slammed Kron Gracie on his head. Before that, it was just Kron Gracie pulling guard. And now he tried to do the same thing, but he got slammed. It concussed him. A few elbows, he was out. So, as expected from Bryce Mitchell, Cyril Gane versus Alexander Volkov. I predicted Cyril Gane to win this fight by a decision. That's what happened, but I don't feel like he won. Again, same kind of thing with Randy Brown. Not the rightful winner, in my opinion. I feel like round 2, Volkov, that was a competitive one. Round 1, good shots by both. Good takedowns from Volkov and Gane. I feel like Gane's guillotine at the end of the round, that's what got him it. But round 2, Gane landed, but it was Volkov pulling a guillotine and then Vaughn flew, so we're kind of comparing those. But then on the feet, good spinning back fist by Volkov, and he also got a good flurry at some point. So yeah, and round 3 was just on top of Gone for the whole round, so Volkov should have won. Unfortunate. I guess we got Gone versus Aspinall now. Okay, I think Aspinall beats him pretty easily, but we'll see. Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Ian Machado Gary. Well, not the best performance from Shavkat Rakhmonov. I thought he'd get a finish, but Gary's good. Gary's pretty good. He impressed me. He wasn't getting taken down. I didn't think this fight would hit the ground, but then I believe it was round 3 or 4 when Shavkat finally fought for a double leg instead of trips, and then he got the takedown. But then, most of the fight, it was just kind of Shavkat holding Gary up against the cage. Not the most exciting, but it had some moments on the feet. Pretty even. I feel like Gary should have taken more risks and tried to finish Shavkat, but in round 5, he got really close with a rear naked. Shavkat exposed his back, Ian took it, got him in some submission attempts, but it didn't work out. But his stock went up. Now we have Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Bilal Muhammad. I don't know if I'm as confident in the Shavkat pick I was going to make, but we will see in the future how I'm feeling. But yeah. And now, main event, Pantoja versus Asakura. Yeah, kind of an uneventful end. I expected a war. In some parts it was. Good flying knee by Asakura early in the fight, but other than that, nothing really happened. And then round 2 sub for Pantoja. I predicted round 3 sub, rear naked by Pantoja. It happened in round 2, so good from him. I don't know what's for him at flyweight, but yeah, pretty good card overall. Next month will also be really good. So I'll see you then, and I'm making a video for champs at the end of 2025. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.